Will Tinubu sack Wike? Others see explosive details as presidency reviews how Mr. President will reshuffle his cabinet. Will Tinubu sack Wike? Others see explosive details as presidency reviews how Mr. President will reshuffle his cabinet. Will Tinubu sack Wike? My dear listeners, follow me for more context. Welcome to today's news. The presidency has offered more details about the anticipated cabinet reshuffle by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. During a press briefing held on Wednesday at the State House in Abuja, Otega Ogra, Senior Special Assistant to the President on Digital, New Media, explained that the reshuffle will be guided by the performance of the ministers, based on a thorough review process. Ogra pointed out that President Tinubu's decision to reshuffle his cabinet would be founded on empirical evidence, emphasizing the importance of performance-based assessment. The President's decision to reshuffle his cabinet is also based on empirical evidence, Ogra stated. He referenced an earlier commitment made by Tinubu during a retreat for the ministers, where the President had outlined the plan to conduct periodic reviews of ministerial performance. The outcomes of these reviews, according to Ogra, will be critical in determining which ministers stay or leave. The decisions that are extracted from these reviews will be used to make that final decision, he added. This clarification follows previous comment by Bayo Ononuga, Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, who had hinted at the imminent reshuffle. Ononuga indicated that the reshuffle was a part of the President's strategy to ensure that his administration delivers on its promises to the Nigerian people with a focus on achieving measurable results. Ogra also noted that while several performance reports have already been submitted to President Tinubu, the timing of the reshuffle remains entirely at the President's discretion. He emphasized that Tinubu will decide when to take action based on these reviews. I know he has gotten a couple of reports, and as Mr. Ononuga said, when he is ready to do that, he will, Ogra remarked. The prospect of a cabinet reshuffle has sparked widespread public interest. Many see it as a sign of Tinubu's focus on accountability and efficiency. Observers expect that the reshuffle will aim to strengthen key areas of governance by ensuring that high-performing ministers are retained, while underperforming ones may be replaced to drive better results in the administration's overall objectives. To my dear listeners, Now we've come to the end of our today's news. And now before I go, initially, before I end the news, in contribution to the news that I've read so far, to my dearest listeners, I am in support of this method that President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu should at least reshuffle his cabinet. You know, at times, indeed, Tinubu has about, let's say, let me not sit as if it doesn't sound as if I'm exaggerating. He has at least over 50 people that can advise him. But we actually don't know if these people are doing their work diligently. Because looking at the way things are in this country, do we think the advisors are needed? Even when we have plenty much advisors, and yet the country is like this. Even if we are to follow the adage that says if it will get better, it has to go through a rough path. But this rough path is even much wild, and it's inconveniencing the citizens on its own, because I do not understand why a country would be like this. There is increment in price of in everything. So to what extent and to when do we think there will be change? To my dear listeners, I'm in support of the reshuffling of his cabinet. That would make a progress for this country. It will make this country move forward, and that is if they reshuffle a right people at the right place. Because the ones we have there now, all they care is about their selfish interest. All they care is just going there to embezzle money.